rays pouring in to my window. Every day the same sunny.
Morning, guys. The Ultimate Fishing Addict here. I just got out here and got on the water. I'm going to try to get some bass fishing done here this morning before it gets too hot, and maybe take a break and come back this evening and do a little bit more. But we're here on the pond, here on the back of the property, where we caught some really nice fish yesterday. Caught them right under a 4-pounder here, out of a largemouth out of here yesterday. And yeah, it's a nice calm water this morning. Not really ideal because there's no clouds and no shade, but we're going to make it work. And I'm just excited to get started. I've been having just a blast fishing out of this pond. This thing is just awesome. I want to give you guys I'm going to pan around the lake here and give you guys an idea of what it looks like around here. It's just beautiful, quiet. It's about 5 acres back in the woods. Nobody bother you. I'm the only one that ever fishes this pond, so it's just an awesome place to come and fish. No fishing pressure whatsoever. Yeah, let me pan around the lake and show you what's going on. Hear what sounds like a deer off to my left there in the woods somewhere. Walking through there. Just a beautiful place to fish. Like I say, it's a private pond on the back of my property, about 5 acres back in the woods. There's just no fishing pressure whatsoever here. Nobody bothers you. Nobody ever fishes here but me. So yeah, this is just a beautiful place to fish and beautiful surroundings. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get started here, and I'll get back with you as soon as I get something on camera for us to look at. Alright, guys, we got something here. I'm not sure what yet. Whoa, looks like a largemouth, and he is hyper. Let's get him up here in the boat. Alright. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Now, I'm liking that. I can get a hold of him here so I get troubles in my hand. No, he's trying to get troubles in me. There we go. Yeah, that's a nice one. There we go. Got him unhooked. Nice, probably about 1.25 pounds. Nice largemouth. Good way to start the morning. I'm enjoying that. Alright, I'm going to get him back in the water and we're going to keep fishing. I'll show you what I caught him on here. Get my poles untangled. I'm just fishing this little jerkbait, little shallow diving jerkbait. This is made by Yoziri SP is what this is. This came in my Lucky Tackle box, I believe 2 months ago. It came in my subscription box, and yeah, this is the second fish. I caught a big, nice, almost a 4-pounder off of it last night right at dark, and caught the first fish off of it again this morning, because I'm just throwing it out there and over the weeds and letting it suspend, and letting it sit there about 30 seconds probably, and then starting reeling, and he hit this as soon as I hit the water almost. So yeah, that was a nice fish. Alright, guys, we're going to keep fishing here, and I'll see you in a few minutes when I get something else. Alright, guys, we got another nice little bass here. Second one of the day. I wasn't getting a whole lot of action and hadn't had any bites for a while, so I thought, well, I'll switch over to this little yellow and blue spinnerbait with just the one blade on it there. Got a little green chartreuse curly tail trailer on it. I was just slow rolling it over some weeds over there about 3 foot off the bank, and this little guy hit it. About 3/4 of a pound or so. Nice little respectable bass. But yeah, this is second one of the day. Like I said, it's kind of a slow day so far. It's hot and still, no wind, so we're just kind of having to grind it out. We're going to keep fishing. All right, I'm going to get this little guy back in the water so he don't get too hot. He hit it really hard, though. I think he got to give the little guy credit. He thought he was bigger than he really was, but he really hit it hard. All right, guys, I'm going to get him in the water, and I'll get back with you as soon as we get something else. All right, guys, we've had a couple pretty good bites right off this flat, but I couldn't get the hook set on that last one. It was a nice bite. Keep trying here and see if we can't hook one of these. I think it's a bass. In fact, I know the last one was a bass because it got off right at the boat. Keep trying here and see if we can hook one of these bass. See if I can get it on camera for you. Biting pretty frequently. But any of you that make YouTube videos, you know that when you want to get one on camera, it will not happen. So wait till you shut the camera off. Alright guys, we got one. Set the hook good there, make sure I got a good hook set. See what we got here. It looks like, oh, got off right under the boat. Well, we'll keep trying. Fishing off this flat. I'm sitting in about 6 foot of water and it goes up to about 2 foot on that flat. So right at the drop off there, hanging right on that ledge edge, there's a weed bed there too. And I'm just taking this chatterbait and just slow rolling it right over this weed edge and that drop off. Right at the end of that flat is where I'm getting the bites on these. Well, it looks like it's not going to happen right now. I had that one on and it got off right at the boat, so let's try a couple more times before I shut the camera off again. Slow roll this right over that weed bed because that's where they're hanging on this sunny day. Well, it looks like I either spooked what fish were down there or the one that hit and got off is the one that was just hanging on that one spot. Hey guys, I'm going to take a minute here. I guess we're going to call this segment Tech Talk. Just what I wanted to show you what I was throwing this morning and kind of what I got going on here. I'm throwing a bluegill colored spinner blade with a couple small spinner blades on it. And I've got this, let me get it up here where you can see it. I'm going to try to fan back my skirt here. I've got this little curly tail swim bait on there, and as you can see, that thing just has a tremendous amount of action in the water going through there. And on a bright sunny morning like this with the two spinner blades, gold spinner blades on this, this has got a red head on it, red kind of like translucent colored head on it with a red eye. So like I said, it's in a kind of watermelon color, bluegill color, whatever you want to call it. It's a 3/8 ounce. I'm throwing this on 15-pound braid because I got some weeds in the water, different spots along here. And I'm throwing this on my 7-foot Cherrywood HD medium fast action tip. And this is a rod that I picked up about 3 of these, probably about a month ago. I think I got the 3 of these. I ordered them to try them, and I absolutely love them for the price point. They're a Bass Pro. You can get them at Bass Pro. They're made by Berkley, and I've not tried too many Berkley rods in the past, but these 3, I love them. I love the action on them. They've been just very solid, tremendous backbone when you're setting a hook. And one other thing I wanted to touch on this morning, what I'm doing is I'm sitting over here in about 4 foot of water, and I'm out in the middle of this pond that I'm on. There's a little island with some grass around the edge, and it probably goes down to, about 2 foot in the middle of the island. It's a little bit, the water's a little bit high in the pond right now. So what I'm doing is I'm sitting back in here at about 4 foot of water, and I'm just casting up on that flat and then retrieving back off that flat. Now, just a few minutes ago, I got a really nice bite and set the hook, but didn't get a good hook set, I guess. Felt like probably about a 3-pound bass. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to call tech talk this morning. So anyway, I'm going to get back to fishing, and I'll bring you guys along as soon as I got something. Good one on here. Oh man. Yeah, stay down, stay down, stay down. Oh yeah, come here, come here, come here, come here. Don't get me in that wood. Come in here. Oh guys, this is a big one. Stay down. Grab the net here. Oh, we got him. Oh. Get him off out of the net for you here. This is a beauty, guys. Oh, settle down. You're not going nowhere. You're barely hooked. Just barely. There you go, guys. There is a quality pond largemouth. And this is a big guy. He is a big one. Looks like he's been hooked once before. Somebody has caught him before and released him, which is really cool. He's got a healed up hook hole in the top of his mouth there. So he is a beauty. Let's see if we can get a weight on him. Got my on the scale here. I'd say he's going around 3 pounds or so. We can get a weight on this big guy. Oops, settle down, settle down. Settle down. Settle down. One, two. Just a smidge under 3, guys. It's a smidgen under 3 pounds. That is really cool. All right, I'm going to get a picture of him and for a thumbnail and get him back in the water. All right, guys, we got some fish here. This lost a pretty good size one. This is a bass if he'll stay down and get him in. Trying to do the acrobatic number on us.